Gunmay played that game very, very well there with those rebels and with the old Shank and Kobe there, able to push levels, get that Jinx 2, MF 2, even Rebel spats, and just took the game by force there. He was still like 60 plus HP there at the end. Congrats to Gunmay. Gunmay performs always very, very well on fight night, and tonight is no exception here after game number 1.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Gunmay has been a treat to watch, especially over the past 3 weeks. He's been someone who's had success in the past, but I feel like he's really shined on Galaxies. I think on set 3, we've really seen Gunmay be an emerging star here at Fight Night, and I'm excited to see if he just continues that throughout the rest of today. And of course, that was only round 1. We got 3 more to go. Of course, Medium Legends making it go a little bit longer in the first round, but still a couple more to go. And we'll see if we get any other galaxies. Are there any galaxies you would especially like to see?
I do want to see the new Galactic Armory, I believe it's called. It's always fun to see new galaxies, and there's a bit of a higher percentage to get those. I also always like seeing Treasure Trove because players are able to make econ earlier, make different decisions than we would usually see on normal no galaxies, or even some of the other galaxies, as well as being able to itemize a bunch of carries, kind of see what players do with those items, how they approach the game in that state there. But yeah, outside of that, probably the only two that I really, really want to see. Yeah, how about yourself? What galaxies do you want to see?
I mean, unfortunately, it's going to be quite boring, but I'm kind of with you. I'd like to see the new galaxy, and then Treasure Trove is always exciting because, you know, we here at Fight Night had pitched the banking galaxy repeatedly, and Treasure Trove is just about as good as it gets for that kind of thing. We wanted to see the poverty galaxy be no more. Well, here's Treasure Trove, exactly what we were asking for. So it's been kind of a treat to watch that galaxy whenever we get it. And then, of course, I want to see the new one. But, you know, why wouldn't I? I actually have not seen it a single time yet from any of the streams I've been watching. So I'm really interested to see it in action, and getting it for the first time here at Fight Night would be extra special.
Yeah, definitely so. As we load into game number 2 here, we have Star Cluster Galaxy, it looks like. Yeah, we do. So all of the 1, 2, and 3 cost units on carousels will be leveled up to that tier 2 automatically. Looking at Gunmay's perspective here on the carousel and what he's going to be going for. Did he end up getting it? Okay, Gunmay got the tier Jarvan. Looks like. It doesn't look like there are any like exceptional. Well, I guess the Graves with the vest there was pretty good. Could go into a easy red buff. Wasn't sure exactly who picked that one up. Okay, it was Doublezzzz, so good start there. Poppy with belt. I mean, Poppy a pretty good unit, so not a bad pickup there. Want to see if Doublezzzz will keep this Graves. I imagine he would. Graves a solid early game unit. Oh, gets another vest there actually as well. Could make a Bramble. Good Bramble Graves.
Yeah. I mean, it would be really strong early.
Yeah, Bramble strong item early. Not great for the Graves per se. That is 5 poppies there for Beasty. Maybe Beasty is going to be gonna be rolling again.
Nah.
Oh yeah, no. It's not like if Beasty pens a comp, he keeps going that comp.
Nah. I mean, you know, we saw him pivot one time, you know.
True,
He could do it again.
Beasty has the capacity to be a pivoter. But
I think
he did go
5
fifth
poppies
last game.
is probably Candyland.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
would assume that's at least what he's thinking about right now. We'll see what other units he picks up and what items he picks up. Having a belt is not bad though. BC, yeah, he did get 5th last
that's
game
a
with
too.
as strong of a start as he had, right? Yeah, Beasty, yeah, he did go 5th. Unfortunately, just wasn't strong enough to get outscaled. Find some Sorks here to throw in. We see Relic here with that tier 2 Leona from the carousel, and has made a tier 2 Fiora on top of that. Double glove with a tier there to complement it. Double glove, usually people should be thinking about Shredder, but perhaps not going to be going Shredder here. See if he picks up that Jarvan or not. Does have a Shen though.
Yeah, could just have a very strong cybernetic start too if he finds potentially a Lucian
Yeah.
next few. with two
Not
tier 2 cybernetic
yet,
units
though.
already.
Yeah, not yet though. Oh, we look at Socks. Socks with two rods and a tier. Going to just be slamming a death cap and a tier on that Jace, trying to make some gold in the early game here. Socks making things happen. Wants to econ, already sells off his whole bench. Just wants to outscale the other players in terms of money here.
This is like the Space Jam reboot
Guys,
with LeBron James, which I don't know if is a meme or a real thing. Actually, just saw it on Twitter one time. So
no idea.
wouldn't be
No
surprised
idea.
either way. Actually, but this is the reboot because Jace is arguably a better unit than Darius. Of course, if you have the items, Darius with the resets might just be better. But it's the reboot.
Yep.
There's something different. Having the Jace with these items, trying to get that early gold lead. A little bit of the Space Jam.
Yeah, I was able to find a tier 2 graves there. We're checking out Gunmay here. Gunmay finds a couple other tier 2s, a Zaya and a Ziggs to pair with that TF, but might opt to just try to make gold as well. He's deciding, keep swapping up his board here, see what he ends up on. A lot of things on his bench. Ends up selling the TF, actually, getting that belt back, going to 10 gold. Nothing that he really wants to slam in terms of items here, but will put the tier onto the Ziggs. Just spread out those items there accordingly, giving a little bit of just raw stat boost because he's not going to be keeping that Graves or Darius for perhaps too long, it seems like. Not gonna be able to take out that many units either. Maybe Ziggs gets one more here at this Leona, but no.
Not quite.
Taking some losses. Actually, just one loss. Had won the first round. But econing 10 gold, not too bad. Gunmay levels or gets a new shop there. Not a great shop.
A couple
See
zigs
Jose
in the
with
shop.
yeah, triple Ziggs shop there. Not really looking like it's going to be a hyper roll for the Shaq and Kobe here. But if they were considering it, could have been a good shot for it. Not even considering playing it though, just scouting around, wanting to win these first few rounds. Puts Poppy in the back as Blitzcrank bait. TF is tier 2 there with just a sword. Going up against Gunmay. Gunmay double Poppy and with the Leota. Some tanky frontliners, but TF cards will shred through them very shortly.
Yeah, see those wild cards go through, hitting 3 of 4 targets there. Big snipe from Caitlyn going into the back line, but the Ziggs is still up, so see if he can get any more damage. Nope.
Not anymore.
Wild card's gonna take him down. TF gonna
TF
clean that up.
cards. Yep. Jose getting a win here. Players aren't really streaking. A lot of win-loss, win, things like that. But we have a carousel with all tier 2 2-star units here. You see Gunmay going for that tier. Beastie going for the rod. See what these players end up with here. Sox was considering what he wanted to go for there. We didn't really make a decision there. We'll keep scouting and see. It looks like BC might still be going the route of Candyland. Is level 4, 10 gold, has 5 poppies still.
Yeah, I mean
Khroen,
5 poppies immediately and then no more poppies.
no
Gotta
more
be a little
poppies
bit frustrating.
yet. Yeah, still no more poppies. Just plays the tier 2 Recon. Usually players from this carousel will play the tier 2 unit if it's good enough. They want to sell it for econ. Because usually at this point, you're unlikely to have a tier 2 cost unit. Scouting Xeno there. Xeno at that tier 2 Darius. Going to be really strong now. Get some resets, make some money. Xeno probably looking to go mech again. So preserving HP, making money is what you want to do as a mech player. Beastie still scouting around. Scouting Jose here. We went to 5. Sox went to 5 as well. But checking out his own board and looks to be winning against Gunmay. And look, we
Yep,
have here
looks.
Gunmay with the Ziggs with the Seraphs.
Yeah,
Once
we might
again,
see some more Shaq and Kobe from Gunmay. Worked out last game, why not try it again?
worked out extremely well. Gunmay has taken a bit of losses though. Is currently sitting at the bottom, 82 HP. Checking out Xeno here. Yeah, Xeno already keeping those annies. Has that Kha'Zix too. Looks like Xeno is indeed going the route of mech again. His HP is actually very, very good for having 4 losses. He's killed nearly every unit in every single round. 86 HP right now is really good for Xeno's spot that he's in. 39 HP as well. Going up against Jose. Ooh, with an Aurelia IE though.
It's
Aurelia gonna be
really
taking
early.
yeah, super early Aurelia. Darius dunks, but not able to take her out. Kha'Zix taking out a couple units there though. Not bad for Xeno. Xeno 80 HP, having a 5 loss streak. That's like best case scenario kind of for Xeno.
Yeah, he's making money. Hasn't lost too much HP in general, like you said. I mean, 5 loss streak to 80 feels pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Is on 50 gold right now. Picks up a Mordekaiser for the Vanguard. And yeah, puts that in right now. Will be winning this round with relative ease, even though he's level 4. I want to check out, after this round, I want to check out Gunmay, see if he is indeed rolling for those Ziggs and those Malphites. Already had the Ziggs too with Seraphs. He doesn't need to commit to it, but he very well could. We see here, what does Xeno drop from this round? Gets a bow. Not great for mech, but one of the most useless items. Gets a tier. Half of Seraphs is okay. Nothing to make right now, though, which is very, very awkward. Gunmay, a lot of gold. Yep, he's rolling.
Here he
Rolling once
goes.
again. Thought we'd see it, and we do. Doesn't have many
Okay,
Malphites to
there's
start
a
this
couple
off,
shacks
though,
here.
but yeah, a couple of them. Get some is going to be putting in Rebels right now. Gonna be selling off probably everything else. Is worried about positioning more than rolling, though. Maybe he'll keep rolling here? Uh, does not look like he's doing that. Oh, no, he is, okay.
Gonna roll on the round.
Yeah. I mean, this is fine as long as he rolls, before the round is over. Getting those level 4 shops is very imperative for this composition. If you're going to be looking for those tier 3s. Finds a lot of Ziggs here. Is 3 away? 2 away? Didn't end up picking any more Yasuos. Ooh, that's a lot of Malphites, though. 1 away and
There it
finds
is.
it.
Finds Kobe. He's got to find a couple more shacks.
Yeah, but I mean, he's in a pretty similar spot to what he was in last game, actually. Is 2 Malphites away as opposed to 1, and only has 2 tiers for the Seraphs instead of 3 tiers that he had before. But hey, Gunmay pretty strong here. We'll probably start winning. The only thing that's really different is that Gunmay has a lot less HP than he did last game. Like this HP that Gunmay's at right now is literally what Gunmay won the game with last game in terms of HP. It was medium legends, but even still, it's very, very telling of the spot that he was at last game.
Yeah, very much so. I think he's in quite the good spot yet again. But speaking of a good spot, H2 yet to take any damage whatsoever. This one's looking pretty close though, because as we arrive here, I think it's very likely that he's going to take a little bit of damage from this
Mhm.
Blaster's comp. But I didn't exactly see H2's whole board at the start of this, but I'm looking at the side here.
Yeah. We'll check it out after this goes into the preparation phase here. See the synergies there. Okay, interesting. Just I think that Xinjiao was from Carousel and is still just playing it. Slammed his Zeeks as well. Just wanted to win streak, and he did that. Still at high HP, 97. He only lost to 1 unit last round. H2 just playing the sort of strongest board until he can pivot into something that he wants to. The question is, what is he going to pivot into? Maybe it's looking like a potential Kale. I mean, is holding the Cassidans and the Zaya on the bench, which usually is telling of a Kale transition, a Kale pivot, but has an Aurelia as well. If he finds a couple more of those, could look to do that. Not great items for the Aurelia right now, but that sword could turn it into something like an Infinity Edge. Going up against Beastie here. Beastie is level 6, so it didn't look like he rolled actually. He's instead pushing levels and is going to lose anyway, barely to H2's singular Ash remaining there.
Yeah, so not deciding to go full Candyland, probably decided that after like not hitting any more poppies, or really the rest of the comp, wasn't something he wanted to do. Maybe going for the slower roll variant.
Yeah. See if it ends up working out for him. Xeno, Mech Gamer, 62 HP here, see if he can finally complete an item after this carousel, hopefully. What did he pick up here? Picked up a rod? Might end up being a demo spat if he has a spat. I don't remember if he did or not. Beasty has a spat though. Okay, Beasty actually has the tier 3 poppy. Maybe he rolled a little bit and then decided to push levels and just not find the tier 3 of the TF or the Zoe. The tier 2 Zoe. Has a Sona, but looks like he's just considering selling it. That's a red buff on the poppy. I wonder if that was
Yeah.
intentional. Star Guardian spat on the TF.
Red
Probably just
buff
going for 6 Star Guardian, 6 Sword, I'd
and
imagine.
Chain Vest. So you would think that Bramble would be the item that was
Yeah.
wanted, but the red buff was probably already existing when that second Chain Vest was picked up, I would assume.
Maybe it was a misclick. Like I don't see anyone intentionally making red buff on the poppy. It just doesn't really make sense to me here.
Right.
Maybe it was an unfortunate misclick. See Beastie going up against Doublezzzz here. Double still very strong, but Poppy 3, even with the red buff, seems to be a bit stronger there. Beastie not going to be streaking, going for that loss win. Doubles there, 50 gold. Still solid HP though, but H2 still top of the standings here, at least in this game. 97 HP. He made the Kassadin, put the Aurelia in. It's just kind of a couple splashes of a lot of synergies here. 2 of everything. 2 Mana Reaver, Chrono, 2 Vanguard.
Yeah, doing the old Highlander synergy that we've seen in the past, where you just kind of pick a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything. Jose, a couple of Aurelias there as well. H2 going to be repositioning. Didn't get to move the Cassin, but maybe that'll be okay here, actually. Going up against Sock. Cassin will get that disarm off against a couple of units there.
Some of the
Stall them
heavier
out.
hitters.
Yeah. That Jace has been made into a Jace too, so Sock's keeping that one. Hoping that it'll help him win streak. But streak, maybe not so much. Ash kills that Caitlyn there, and the Jace was not able to take out H2, but H2's Jace able to contribute in taking out Sox. H2 level 7 already as well, like back to 50 gold on Wolves. He's doing fairly well for himself this game. Again, the concern is going to be the transition. This won't be strong forever.
Yeah, it seems like H2 going fast 8th to fast 8 in this game. Seeing what he can accomplish these early level ups. Trying to think exactly what he'll want to transition to for the late game. I mean, I guess just looking for these 4 cost. I think he has the Aurelia, right? So trying to find that the upgrades for that one.
Oh, Gunmay gets another tier here. So fortunately for
Oh
him, we'll
boy,
have the a lot of items actually.
that's a ton
Double
of items.
Seraphs. Okay, double Seraphs. That's a QSS, probably as well. Outside of that,
Thieves Gloves Malphite.
I'm not too sure about that one. Not too
Oh,
sure
just
about
because
that
I
one.
know you hate it. And we've seen it a couple times actually.
I guess we have, but I don't think Gunmay will be going that route there. Okay, goes Rumble, rolls a little bit. Yeah, Gunmay does not have nearly as much gold as he did last time. That is going to be a Zephyr actually on the Rumble, so no QSS as I had thought. Red buff on the Vi, I believe that will go on to a Jinx later. Went up against Doublezzzz here, who has a triple item Lucian, that Deathblade, that Runeans, and the red buff. Oh, this is really close actually, but Gunmay able to take it.
Yeah. Be
I
really
can still be
crazy if he
level up.
slammed some Thieves Gloves on that Malphite.
Might slam it on the Yasuo, I can see that.
It'd be real wild.
that'd be real wild. You're not wrong.
I
Okay,
was just
make the
trying to
last
I
one
was just
first.
trying to will it into existence, but obviously
Yeah.
making this for his jinx is a lot better. Um,
Yeah,
we've
it
just
needs to
seen it.
find
We've
the
seen it
jinx
like
first.
twice or three times, and it's just like it shocks you every time we see it. I doubt Gunmay would ever slam some thieves gloves on his Malphite, but I kind of wanted him to,
Wanted him to inch away.
if not just
Gunmay
to tilt you. I think that was
Gun yeah.
the main reason.
Gunmay trying to go back-to-back first place, though, so making all the correct moves. Going up against H2, and it looks like H2 is getting outscaled. That was a very, very dominant fight there from Gunmay's board. That double Seraph Ziggs just able to keep popping off. See Xeno here, this mech. He's dropping very low here. I actually want to see how Xeno stabilizes. He did roll down a lot of gold to try to find the Fizz, but has not done so yet. He's keeping rolling. Where is it? He just needs one. Just one Fizz. Tier 3 Annie before one
Okay.
Fizz. Oh no.
Oh, oh no no.
Almost tier 3 Kaisa, Shaco. Fizz MIA though. Fizz MIA.
Couple
Okay, the other
missing
rod.
things going down.
Yeah, the other rod there was not for a demo spat, but it was for the Ionic or the Morellos. He has both of those things. Oh man, going up against Jose here, but the Irelia Gunblade to pair with that Infinity Edge, it's just gonna be resetting all over Xeno here.
Yeah,
Turns out mech is only good if you actually have the mech.
yeah. Xeno's comp folding like a lawn chair with no mech available to hold it up. Just not be able to do really anything without the Fizz, and Fizz still Mia.
Is still Mia. Picks up a sword there, I believe. Yeah, it does do that. See what these players are going to be going for. Scatting around a little bit here. He's on 20 HP. Before he could fall before Raptors if these losses are bad enough. I don't think that'll be the case though, but it's hard to say right now.
Yeah, could lose while Fizz spends the whole game farming Raptors. Never quite gets there to regroup with
Oh,
him.
that was a Kaisa with the sword, so I was able to make it tier 3 Kaisa and those Shojins, which is a solid item there. So good move there on Xeno. I didn't quite catch that. That was on a Kaisa. Oftentimes, sometimes players will just not look at the units in the carousel, just the items, but it turns out Star Cluster, it's a lot more important to look at the units on the carousel.
Yeah, yeah, because that did allow for this tier 3 to be picked up a lot quicker, but also still no mech. So we'll see if the tier 3 Kaisa can carry through.
He just went 7. Wants a higher chance to roll the Fizz.
Yeah, I mean, the Kaisa's in the back line gets disarmed, but able to continue to pump out a lot of damage.
Yeah, at least you're strong
Shojin
enough here.
allowing for a lot more of these Acathian Reigns, and yeah, Xeno can take that round.
The
Trying to
Fizz
find
Police
Fizz.
out in full force.
The Fizz police are out in force. And there,
Hey,
he's
where are
captured.
The Fizz
They've got
Police.
him. Ladies and
They
gentlemen,
have got him.
we got him. We got
Can
Fizz.
Xeno stabilize with 20 HP? That, my friends, is the question. We see Relic here going for a bit of interesting comp here. Doesn't have any synergies. 2 demo, 2 chrono, 2 celestial, and that's it. 6 loss streak here, so it doesn't look like it's even working out either. Has a tier 1 Jin in there. Jin doesn't have sniper buff. There's a GP though. Maybe he can carry. Huge stun going across the team, but Jinx in the back is just popping
Yeah.
off.
I mean, maybe like 10 patches ago, that GP would carry,
Yeah, at
be
the
able to
start of
one
the
shot
set.
the board. Yeah. But not this time. Not this patch. Maybe next patch we get the revert to GP. I sure hope not. But
It's yeah.
Relic
That's
not
a
going to be able to find the win here.
Gen 2. Man, this is such a strange board here. It's almost like Relic said, "Okay, I'm not gonna care about synergies, I'm just gonna play the strongest board." But then the strongest board didn't end up being strong, and probably playing some synergies would have been a bit better. I'm not sure exactly how he got to this point here, though. Maybe GP and a Rumble 2 was the best thing that he had to work with. Going to be getting one belt there. Already has a Trap Claw on the Jin, though. Maybe that goes. I don't even know. I mean, I guess he has a belt on the Blitzcrank, though, but it's probably not going to go there. I mean, fits in another couple of synergies, I guess. A couple of Space Pirates. A couple of snipers with the Ash now. Trap Claw probably goes onto that Jace. Nope. Rumble instead, it's looking like. Can Jin do it?
Well, gonna have to
Beasty.
contend with the Poppy. Does actually end up with the Bramble and a Death
Yeah.
Cap to go alongside the red buff. Poppy gonna get taken down pretty quickly this time around, and the back
Yeah,
line
last
taken pretty
Orpher.
low by the Wukong. The Cyclone coming across doing a lot of damage, and Itzyaboybeasty gonna fall in that round against Relic.
It's working. I mean, Relic was able to cease the bleeding. Finds Wukong 2 there as well. Is just rolling it all down. Wants to find something to stabilize. I mean, he's not looking too great here. But here we go from Gunmay's end. Okay, that's the Jinx. Finds Aurelion Soul, finds the Jinx, has 7 rebels currently. Maybe we'll see the 9 rebel push again. Potentially. Probably not, though. Oh, man, triple item on that Jinx. That's huge. Just need to find Jinx too, and that's massive. Doesn't have Blaster, though. I think Blaster would be better than this Blitzcrank. I think. I mean, it gets 1 free reset for the Jinx, I suppose, but not having Blaster.
Yeah, Jinx gets pulled to the other side, gets ripped to shreds by this
Yeah.
KO. KO gonna be able to win
H2.
that one for H2. Gunmay gonna take a little bit of damage, but H2 is looking pretty strong. Top of the table still. Fast 8, like we said. Looks like a Kale instead of an Aurelia was the direction that he went. I mean, I guess he still has the Aurelia too. So both. Porque no las dos for H2.
Yeah, if you're going to be approaching the game or starting the game off with as much of a win streak as H2 had, you're kind of allowed to go this sort of hybrid composition. You can play what you hit, and assuming you have the items for them, which he does, I mean, triple perfect item Kale. It is a Kale 1, but that doesn't really matter. Like, Kale 1 farms. It's an MF2 before a Kale 2, and it's still doing work here. I imagine this will be strong enough to take out Relic. I'm unsure if that is the case, though, so we will see here. Kale
Yeah.
already going to ultimate form. Those Blademaster procs were very, very kind to her.
Yeah, the Flame Spitter plus that Orbital, though, taking her quite low, and the Cyclone going to come across and try and
Okay.
finish her.
Didn't CC
Relic
there.
going to be able to pick up the win. It was that the Orbital plus the Flame Spitter. Took
Yeah.
her into the GA state pretty swiftly.
Itzyaboybeasty down in 8th, though. So Beastie's red buff Poppy was not able to carry. He didn't commit to the full Candyland hyper roll. Wanted to push levels instead after the Poppy, but wasn't quite good enough. The Star Guardian Sorix did not prevail here. In fact, they kind of got farmed.
Yeah, Beastie so far not been his week. Got a 5th into an 8th. Definitely going to
Yeah.
be tough to come back from that one, assuming that we see players like Gunmay still sticking around towards the end of this game. And so far, Gunmay's got a lot of HP remaining.
That he does. 37 though, which isn't an amazing amount, but like Socks, Jose, and Doublezzzz all in 29 HP, Xeno on 20. These HP numbers are about similar. Gunmay has, one more life, maybe two, probably just one more life than all these players, but H2 though, a lot more. Jose with that Kale Irelia as well, similarly to H2. Want to see if he is able to win on this fight. Has a Zephyr Vi in the back line. Couple brawlers, a little bit of tankiness. That MF is going to get Zephyr there.
Yeah.
Socks, kind of a hybrid comp of his own here.
Yeah, Kassadin gonna get the disarm onto the Kale, but now the Kale's gonna start to pop off, gets through the front line pretty quickly. Now she's just got to deal with that Ash, but we're gonna see that enchanted crystal arrow come down, get the stun, and that's gonna finish it off. Sock's gonna pick up that win on the round. Jose gonna drop pretty low, but we see Relic falling in 7th on that round as well.
Yeah, Relic, the GP was not able to carry there. The sort of mixed match synergies. Jose does push level 9. The question is, what does Jose put in here? Has a couple of Wukongs, puts them in. Gets 2 Chrono buff here. The board is relatively strong. I think, unfortunately, for Jose, the Kale wasn't able to get a lot of BM procs at the end there, otherwise might have won. Going up against H2, though.
There's
Similar
the Kale.
composition. Yeah. He
Kale
really
starting
jumps
to
onto the
pop
Kale in the
off.
back, though.
Yeah, that's the Kale
Oh,
down.
man.
So Jose is going to win that really hard against H2, but that could go either way.
Yeah,
I
there's really
mean,
good
if
crits for that Aurelia there. She actually hard
uh,
carried that fight so well. Ooh, another IE. Xeno has stabilized though, but yeah, another IE here. Jose could theoretically consider remaking the Aurelia to go double IE Last Whisper. The Gunblade healing is decent. It's just that if it's good enough or not. Gunmay has hit Jinx 2 there as well. Gets a Runeans here, which isn't great. Scanning out doubles here. Doubles on 20 HP as well as Xeno. Gunmay 22, Jose 22. These players are going to be 2 shots from death. In this game, at least. See what Jose rolls for here. Double Lulu. Picks those up. Didn't really need that Zaya anymore. Already had 3 BMs.
yep,
Hmm.
gonna play the Lulu, but does not find the third one.
Not yet. IE just goes onto the MF currently. This is a strong board. See if it's able to win, though. Check out Xeno. With that mech, is able to find tier 3 Rumble. As well as, obviously has that tier 3 Kaisa, that tier 3 Shaco as well there. Going up against Gunmay. I'll hold him to the corner. The mech will be able to cleave there, but no, actually it goes down. Very,
Yeah,
very quickly. Wow.
not getting the ulti off is gonna make this just lights out for Xeno, and he's gonna take
Oh,
so
no.
much damage, dropping out in 5th place, and that's gonna give us our top 4.
Yeah, Sox falls 6th, and then Xeno immediately falls in 5th as well, though. Man, that Rebel, that Ziggs, and Jinx from Gunmay there. He'll do so much damage. I was gonna say, yeah, players probably have like 2 lives left. You probably don't lose to every single unit, but if you're Gunmay, you take out Xeno by pretty much every single unit there. Not sure. I think like maybe 1 unit died. Has a demo spat on that Aurelian Soul for good measure. Did put that Graves in for Blaster at that Jinx. Has GP2 achieved as well. Going up against Jose, who's found himself into the top 4. GP getting taken out before the ulti though.
And it looks like Kobe's putting on a clinic, hitting shot after shot with these bombs. Gonna be taking down Jose. Gunmay still hanging on into the top 3. Doubles and H2 his counterparts here. And can the Shaq and Kobe comp take another first place? 2 of 2 games here
It's
at Fight
possible.
Night Rising tonight.
It's possible indeed. Double's having a lot better performance here in game number 2 as opposed to game number 1 there. Going a sort of actually, what is he going? Okay, he's going brawler blaster a little bit, but running 2 blasters, similar to what we saw before. Unfortunately for doubles, is 1 Jinx off of
Okay.
Jinx 3.
He has the Mystic tech. I don't know if that's going to help against the Shaq and Kobe. I mean, it
A little bit, but
somewhat. It's a
it's
lot of magic damage, but
oh
doesn't look
no,
like
it's
it'll be even
not
close to
enough.
enough. Gunmay gonna decimate doubles and just has H2 to go through remaining, but it looks like H2 just lost to Gunmay's board quite handily.
Yeah, will it happen again? Will Gunmay with near, perfect build 2 games in a row be able to take it? It's looking like it. It's just crazy how Gunmay was able to, even from the position he was in, kind of RNG perfect item Ziggs, at least at the time with double Seraphs, then able to get perked items for the Jinx as well. Gunblade there is going to be made for that Ziggs. Couldn't put a completed item there. But Ziggs will be healing him up a lot. Can he get taken down? Probably not.
I
I
think we've found
reckon
the secret to success for Gunmay.
yep.
Play compositions that are based off of basketball.
Space Jam? And now the Shaq and Kobe. That that's a secret.
I th
That's
I'm
a secret.
pretty sure I'm onto something here.
I think you are too.
Because we see him play the basketball-themed compositions, and he just dunks on the opposition,
There we go. That's
and
game.
that's the first, baby. Here he
It's
goes,
so
back to
clear.
back.
Back to back, same comp, same play style. He does it again. Gunmay, 2 for 2 right now. Oh my. I was not really expecting that much dominance out of that composition. I knew it was good, but 2 first places in a row. Is it busted? Is it broken? Or
I
is
mean,
Gunmay
Gunman
just
is
that
just
good?
he's hitting every time he's had the double serifs.
Yeah.
So we'll see if maybe he doesn't get the double serifs next time, if it's not the same result, or maybe he'll just keep hitting the items he needs. I guess you need 4 tiers for this composition. And he just keeps hitting, but
He just don't miss. He just don't miss 20 points. He is ahead of Sox and Xeno by 9 points right now. This is an insane lead from Gunmay here. But yeah, again, Sox and Xeno tied for second. Relic, that fourth spot. Or actually, no. It's just not in order there. Jose, Doubles, and H2 tied for the
yep.
fourth spot, actually. So we got a lot of players close in that middle of the pack area. Beastie, not been as light so far, but has a chance to get into the top 3 still. But we are halfway through, so I believe we'll be going to break.
Yep.
Stick with us, and maybe Gunmay will keep on slamming with those zigs. But stick with us. We'll be back in a few.